Golden.
Shotgun confirmations, Russian confrontations, Russian interference, split votes, firewalls, inaugurations, all kinds of things.
Golden.
Spanning the globe and putting it in your earlobe. That's what we do.
Golden showers for all. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Funky politics. Golden showers.
Golden showers for all.
Sprinkle me, man.
Don't sprinkle me. I'm good. You know what? They asked me to come to Trump Towers, and I said, "Now, when I come,"
You said sprinkle me, man.
I said, "Bless me now, sprinkle me. Bless me now."
Okay.
Come on, look. What do we have going on right now is a travesty beyond.
Wait. The story that was put out about him and the compromising information, we understand a lot of that was unconfirmed, unsubstantiated,
yes,
and basically untrue.
Are you mad? Fix your face. Ain't my fault they all be jacking. Keep up. Players only. Come on. Put your pinky rings up to the moon.
But it goes to the bigger issue that there is so much about this candidate that we do not know. And even looking at
you call him candidate. He is a
this president-elect. This president-elect we do not know. And it's so many days before the election. There are certain things that we need to know. We need to know about taxes. We need to know about your relationships, if there are any conflicts of interest. We need to know about your family's conflicts of interest, since you seem to want to take them everywhere with you. There's so much that we seem to need to know that we do not know about this candidate, even though he's probably one of the most public figures ever to win an elective office.
They ain't ready for me. I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up. So many pretty girls around me and they're waking up the rocket. Keep up.
Public-private. I think we know from a public standpoint, he ran. Privately, we know nothing about his taxes. We know nothing about his business preferences. We know nothing about the Russian.
So until we know what we know,
no, you got what you got.
The general media, who's already been scoffed by the election results.
You're fake news.
You know, what I don't know, I'm going to make it up. And I'll keep saying it until it's true. Hey, that's what he's doing. So what's the difference?
Everywhere I go, they be like, so bad. Everywhere I go, they be like,
you know, you realize that cabinet positions don't get filled sometimes till February or even later?
Well, but I can say this: the important ones are going up. You got the U.S. Attorney General, you got the Secretary of State.
Attorney General wasn't confirmed before the nomination.
Sometimes that's correct, but in this case, he put up a guy who's been in the Senate now with the last two and a half terms.
Yeah,
Jeff Sessions out of Alabama,
with a more checkered record than the Indy flag at the Indianapolis Speedway. Yeah,
there you go.
Girls, what y'all trying to do? Tell me what you're trying to do. 24 karat magic in the air.
Every person that ain't equitable ain't racist. That's the point.
Oh, are you calling him inequitable?
He's inequitable. What you said he was? Yeah, he's inequitable.
Gosh.
Yeah. He's one of those people with that has that perception about other diverse cultures of people, not just racist, because he's got an issue also with the LGBTQ community as well.
Well, I have an issue with the LGBT community. I do.
I bet they know as soon as we walk in. Showed up wearing Cuban links, designer mix, Inglewood's finest shoes.
Because I think a lot of times what happens is that we want to make that the new civil rights issue, and it's not the new civil rights issue.
It is a civil rights issue.
No, it's not.
Absolutely it is.
No,
then
it's
what
not.
is it? Then what is it?
No, it's not the new civil rights.
What is it then?
In my mindset, it's
what
not.
Is it?
I want to get back to Jeff Sessions.
They should have sprinkled.
I want to get back to. They did sprinkle me.
I see
it didn't stay on. It burned me. It burns. It burns.
Oh my.
No. Jeff Sessions out of Alabama.
Yeah.
I think he's been portrayed as something that he's not. He's a representative of the fine state of Alabama. Well, no, come on now. Come on,
I'm serious about this. This is a gentleman that was nominated to be a federal judge and didn't receive an appointment because of some issues with regard to his
out of a Democratic Congress.
It doesn't matter who brings it up. The fact is that the facts are the facts. And he wasn't confirmed.
Well. Got to blame it on Jesus. #blessed. They ain't ready for me. I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up.
So if he can't get confirmed for a judgeship, Then we turn around, we make him the Attorney General, the one that's going to be bringing things to judges.
Ed Stanton was put up before.
Who was Ed Stanton?
Ed Stanton Jr. was put up to be a federal judge out of the state of Tennessee in the Western District. He didn't get confirmed. So what are you trying to say?
There was nothing about his confirmation that was based on his political views. If he's not,
what happened? Point. They killed his nomination because of what?
Because
politics,
of his party,
right?
But not because of his
politics.
Beliefs.
It was politics.
It's not because of his politics. Because of his party. Your party and your politics are two different things.
Everywhere I go, they be like, oh, so bad. Everywhere I go, they be like.
Oh, really? Jeff Sessions, there was actually articulable basis for not confirming him as a federal judge. His record on certain issues. That didn't have anything to do with Ed Stanton, who was simply a victim of circumstance. So if you're gonna bring me some apples and you're gonna bring me some oranges and ask me to compare them as fruits, but not as apples. What you're talking about now ain't even apples and oranges. It's more like grapefruits and pomegranates or something. So come on, man. It's 2017. We're gonna talk about the real stuff. We're gonna bring it to people real right and funky.
Well, let's say
now you're already good and funky, but you ain't real and you ain't right, bro.
Wow. Let's jump over to Betsy DeVos.
Okay.
What they did do with her confirmation, they delayed it for a week.
And they should.
She's gonna go.
Why not delay it forever?
No. She's gonna go up before the Senate Select Committee on Education and Health and I think Welfare. And guess what's gonna happen? She's gonna be confirmed. You can play the delay politics all you want with this president. It's gonna happen.
It's not, but it's not necessarily about trying to play delay politics or the whole idea of dragging things out.
That's what they're doing.
What we want to do is we want to know more about these candidates and more about these people that will be overseeing various areas.
Rex Tillerson.
We want to know a lot about Rex Tillerson. We want to know a lot about the person that's actually got an award from Vladimir Putin over in Russia. We want to know what that was about and what their relationship is.
Is Putin a bad guy?
Is Putin a bad guy?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I don't know him because I don't hang out with him. You're the one that hangs out with Trump and goes to Trump Tower. And gets the golden shower, so you know.
Oh, not the golden shower.
The golden shower from Trump Tower.
He invited me. What am I supposed to do? Turn it down?
Yeah, I always turn down a golden shower.
Why you mad? Fix your face. Ain't my fault they all be jacking. Keep up. Players only. Come on, put your pinky rings up to the moon.
I want to know more about the CEO of Exxon and what his ties are with Russia, because guess what? Russia produces a lot of oil, and they buy a lot of oil.
He was responsive to whom? Not taxpayers, but to what? Shareholders.
Right.
That's what his job was.
Well, right now he's going to be responsive to taxpayers, so taxpayers deserve the right to know about him. Come on, man.
Mad Dog Mattis.
Come on, man.
Mad Dog Mattis.
I want to know more about him too. And I also want to know about the brain surgeon that all of a sudden knows everything he needs to know about housing. I want to know about him too.
He said he grew up in a single parent home.
Oh, so that qualifies him to be Secretary of HUD? Then all of a sudden
he said they were put
okay, then the rest of America come on and apply for the job.
Put some money in my pocket. Keep up. So many pretty girls around me and they're waking up the rocket. Keep up. Why you mad? Fix your face. Ain't my fault they all be jacking.
Ben Carson is a smart individual
on some subjects.
Not
housing.
Can he be
an
effective housing and urban development secretary?
Is that a rhetorical question or actual
No. I think he can. But you know why? Because you surround yourself with policy wonks. He's got policy wonks.
No. You can't surround.
Come on.
No, come on. That's not
You're
that.
full of it.
When you don't know the core matter, you can't surround yourself with a bunch of policy wonks, because policy wonks are just that. They need to be led in a certain direction so they can walk in that direction.
He said when he was the chairman of pediatric surgery at Johns Hopkins, he talked to a lot of patients that were from the hood. Basically.
Oh, okay. So then might as well just give him his certificate then.
He was qualified.
Oh my goodness. What does he know about Hope 6? What does he know about Quora? What does he know about choice neighborhoods? Nothing.
He
doesn't know anything about how to redevelop neighborhoods, anything about how to revitalize communities, which are the staple of economic development in most of our major cities that everyone seems to be saying are thwarted by crime and everything else. So what does he know and how can he solve it?
Girls, what y'all trying to do?
He absolutely bestowed upon the vice president one of the highest honors.
But he also tore it up with his speech. He tore it up with his
speech. I listened to the speech and I cried a little bit, and then I cut the TV off. You know, I didn't.
Because you couldn't take it anymore?
No, I couldn't take it anymore. But now with Joe Biden, I did cry. I shedded a tear. You know why? Because I saw a public servant who had given about 40 plus years to the service of his country. and I thought, well-deserved Joe Biden.
Yes, sir.
Well-deserved Joe Biden.
Well deserved Barack Obama for all of the credit that he's getting right now for what he's doing.
I'm sorry.
Okay, well, you're not because obviously because
I'm not in the tank for Trump.
I would never expect a golden shower recipient from Trump Tower to be in any way enamored of what our former president has done.
I think you like the golden shower.
I think you liked it. You're the one that went up there.
Well, it was kind of cool.
Okay, I thought it would probably be 98.6 degrees.
Known to get the color red, the blues. Woo, kill 'em. I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up.
We got to give this new Trump administration a little bit of room to make mistakes. I think he's on.
We've given them a cavern now,
No,
and they filled it already for the next 4 years.
I think you've been
I know
unfair.
he hadn't even been sworn in. He's already a man of controversy.
You've been unfair. I think you've been unfair because I think you're in the tank for Hillary Clinton, and I think that's what
Hillary Clinton.
Yes, you were in the tank for Hillary.
No, I'm in the tank for justice, man.
Well,
and you should be too.
I'm in the tank for just us.
Yes. No, you're in.
Us.
No, you're in the tank with the shower deposit.
Anyway, you're listening to Funky Politics, powered by the Kazuki Network.
There you go. We're talking about that magic, and he's talking about
golden showers.
Funky Politics, Golden Showers, part of the Kazuki Network.